Have you ever wondered what happens when the rest of the world goes to sleep, and the sky fills with a deep, quiet purple? Right now, deep inside the peaceful Viridian Forest, an adorable electric yellow mouse creature named Pikachu is lying on a soft, mossy green bed, smelling the sweet scent of wild berries floating through the cool night air. Suddenly, Pikachu opens his glossy black eyes and spots a magical golden glow filtering down through the thick canopy of trees. What secret midnight tournament is happening high up in the clouds while the rest of the world is fast asleep? And how did Pikachu get an invitation to the most exclusive match in the sky? Pikachu sits up, his long pointed ears twitching as he looks up toward the mysterious starlight. He shakes his lightning bolt-shaped tail, feeling a gentle wave of curiosity wash over him. The forest is completely silent, except for the soft rustling of leaves in the warm wind. As Pikachu steps out onto a small clearing, the glowing golden light from above grows brighter, casting beautiful, long shadows across the grass. He knows he is about to discover something wonderful, but he has no idea that a magical journey is about to carry him high above the trees into a world he has never seen before. A beautiful, large, mystical green bipedal dragon creature named Flygon gently glides down from the starry sky, landing right in front of Pikachu without making a single sound. Flygon has large diamond-shaped translucent red wings that glimmer in the moonlight, and large red semi-spherical covers over its eyes that look like magical goggles. Behind its long tail, Flygon is pulling a soft, glowing blanket of stardust that looks exactly like a floating magic carpet. With a friendly nod, Flygon invites Pikachu to step onto the shimmering carpet, and before Pikachu can even blink, they are soaring high above the treetops, lifting off into the cool, refreshing night air. As they fly higher, the world below turns into a tiny map of twinkling lights. But Pikachu isn't scared at all, because the magic carpet feels as warm and safe as a cozy bed. Soon, they pass through a thick layer of fluffy purple-tinted clouds and enter a magnificent, hidden stadium made entirely of glowing moonlight. This is the secret Midnight World Cup, a special place where Pokémon gather to play under the stars. Down on the field, a bipedal rabbit-like creature named Cinderace is already practicing its fiery orange and red fur patterns, glowing brightly against the cool night background. Nearby, a small quadrupedal mammalian creature named Eevee chases after a ball, her bushy brown fur and fluffy cream-colored neck, rough bouncing happily with every step. Pikachu's heart fills with excitement, but he notices something strange about the giant goalpost at the end of the field, making him wonder what hilarious obstacle the teams will have to face next. Standing right in front of the giant goalpost is a massive, bipedal ursine creature named Snorlax, who has been chosen as the goalkeeper for tonight's special game. Snorlax has a dark blue-green body, a big round chubby stomach, and tiny closed eyes that show he is already half-afternoon daydreaming. As the match begins, Pikachu joins Eevee's team, stepping onto the soft field which feels exactly like walking on a giant fluffy pillow. Cinderace quickly darts across the field, its expressive yellow eyes focusing on the ball as it passes the glowing neon-glowing football over to Eevee. Eevee traps it perfectly with her big furry fox-like tail, and gives it a gentle tap toward the net, hoping for an easy score. Instead of making a grand save, the sleeping giant Snorlax decides to lean over to block the ball. But his round belly makes him lose his balance completely. With a soft slow-motion roll, Snorlax tumbles over onto the cloud-like grass, missing the ball completely and landing flat on his back. Right there, right in the middle of the big game, Snorlax lets out a long, wholesomely loud, and rhythmic snore that echoes softly through the stadium. Pikachu, Eevee, and even Cinderace stop running and quickly put their paws over their mouths to hide their giggles so they don't wake the sleepy goalkeeper. The game is filled with so much joy and laughter, but suddenly, Cinderace kicks the ball just a little too high, causing it to disappear into a thick frozen cloud at the very top of the stadium, leaving everyone wondering how they will ever get it back down. The glowing neon football sits, tightly wedged inside the frosty cloud, casting a dim frozen mist over the entire stadium. Cinderace tries to jump, but the cloud is simply too high, and Eevee's soft tail cannot reach the frozen white mist. The magical tournament is suddenly paused, and all the Pokémon look at each other, worried that their special midnight game might be over before the final whistle. Pikachu steps forward, his distinct rosy red circular cheeks starting to crackle with tiny warm sparks of electricity. He doesn't want to hurt the cloud or scare his friends. So he gently wags his lightning bolt-shaped tail and aims carefully at the center of the mist. With a soft, controlled leap, Pikachu releases a very mild, gentle static thundershock directly into the frozen cloud. The soft electric current acts like a warm blanket, gently melting the frost and causing the thick cloud to shrink back into a tiny puff of harmless steam. The glowing football plops right out of the sky, falling perfectly onto Cinderace's soft paw. Cinderace smiles, softly tapping the ball over to Eevee, who uses her cream-colored tail to roll it gently past the still snoring Snorlax into the back of the net. Everyone cheers in a soft, quiet whisper, celebrating a beautiful game that was saved not by force, but by clever thinking and teamwork. Now, the beautiful secret of the Midnight Tournament becomes clear to Pikachu and his friends. This hidden World Cup doesn't happen for trophies or medals, but to give these busy Pokémon a safe, quiet space to share laughter, build friendships, and let go of all the energy from the day so they can enjoy a peaceful night's rest. The stadium lights begin to dim, changing from a bright golden glow to a soft, deep lavender that makes everyone feel incredibly relaxed. Cinderace stretches its long ears and curls up on a patch of soft stardust, while Eevee tucks her nose under her big, fluffy cream-colored tail, letting out a tiny, contented sigh. Flygon gently lowers the magic stardust carpet to the ground, allowing Pikachu to climb aboard for the smooth ride back home. As they glide softly back down into the Viridian Forest, Pikachu returns to his cozy green mossy bed and closes his glossy black eyes. His breathing becomes slow, deep, and steady, perfectly matching the gentle rustling of the leaves above. The entire world is now wrapped in a warm, quiet blanket of sleep, and from far away, the rhythmic snoring of Snorlax sounds just like a sweet, comforting bedtime lullaby. If you loved sharing this magical nighttime adventure with Pikachu, and want to join us for more cozy, sleep-inducing stories every single week, please make sure to click that like button and subscribe to our channel for more beautiful dreams. Good night, little trainer, and sweet dreams.